All right, so we're gonna do another vintage cube. Let's join the queue here. Sometimes it hey, we just hopped right in.
Oh, hey, there's a pack rat.
There's a pack rat, but we're not taking pack rat pick one. Um
There's not a
so
lot of great stuff here.
there's a time spiral, there's a Tezzeret, there's an Ulamog, it's a Mindslaver.
Coalition Relic doesn't hang here.
I don't know. Like there are way more exciting rocks to be pick one, pack one.
Yeah, I'm just not excited about any of these.
Um
Like, Time Spiral's cool and all, but like it's
yeah.
pretty specifically a storm card that's like a
Yeah.
medium blue card otherwise. Tezzeret's good, but it's an artifact good.
Yeah.
There's a Black Leaf Cliffs.
Yeah, I don't like first picking like just a non-fetchable duel. Maybe we
Yeah,
just take Ulamog and hope for
I don't hate it.
something good.
There's a Signet.
Yeah, there's a Signet, there's Nicol Bolas, there's Gideon, there's Batterskull.
There's nothing super exciting. The Signet's probably the closest thing to exciting I see here.
Yeah, I think I agree.
I think Thing in the Ice would have been an okay follow up to Time Spiral, but like Signet
If we'd taken Time Spiral, I want Heartbeat here.
You'd actually go for the Heartbeat.
Yes.
I can respect that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think we're just on Signet here. It just leaves us open still. Because we'll still play Signet in a lot of decks.
Well, there's two Signets, so that looks to be open.
Signet over like Clamp or Bargain or Sundering Titan.
You have to take the Brain Freeze here if you're in Storm. Like, yeah.
No, Brain Freeze is so bad.
You take the Bargain, you have to wheel Brain Freeze.
If you take the Bargain, you will almost certainly wheel Brain Freeze. But like the thing about Brain Freeze, it is easily the worst Storm win con because there's just like a million random Eldrazi running around.
True. Anyway, I hope the Sundering Titan comes back or the Harmonize. It's like you could be heavy mana, big green potential.
Yeah, I kind of like taking Simic Signet here for that. For that reason. So there's a Hoof, there's a Tooth and Nail, there's a Windswept Heath. I think we're supposed to take Tooth and Nail and hope Hoof comes back.
I thought it would be the other way around, honestly.
I would rather have... So the thing about Tooth and Nail is it finds whatever you have. And... like... I think Tooth is better than Hoof.
Tooth is definitely more splashable.
That's true, too.
Can you nail an Ulamog?
You can. It's 2 creature cards, and then like it doesn't require that they be a specific color. So
sold.
And here's an elf.
Yeah, I think we might well be green. There's
also a balance, but which goes very well with our 2 signets, but neither of our signets are in white at the moment.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Llanowar Elf is a much bigger signal because like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Like if it's still here in the pack, that means nobody's really meaningfully in green.
Or they just had other busted green cards instead. But you know,
I mean, this is a pretty good busted green card, but let's keep looking.
You know,
I'm not excited about any of this.
Yeah, I think if we're in green, we want the Nissa over
at least
Bloodbraid.
Everything like Gideon Jura is the only thing I can think of that's remotely at that power. Bloodbraid's not bad, but
we don't really have very many good targets for Bloodbraid at the moment. But none. We also don't have any that are just like awful to hit yet. But it's early.
I like Nissa way more. That's survival. That seems okay.
Yeah, survival seems good here.
Is it birds? Now?
Yeah.
That seems good.
Yeah. There's also a Vraska and a sword. But
yeah, Those are
Sword's
definitely
not great in the cube. Honestly, it's too fair.
You want one sword in the green deck just so your little dorks do something like
Yeah, but there'll be other chances to pick up swords, and I think I'd rather have the
whichever
dork.
one's pack, we'll get one. What is that? That seems okay. What else
I
is
like
there?
having so none of the rest of the stuff is really things we're interested in if we're green.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Seems good.
and I like having main deck Nature's Claim.
Oh yes.
Yeah, green's definitely open.
Yeah, Beast Within this late is really good.
Storm would have also been open, although somebody else took the brain freeze. So
They took the brain freeze and not the bargain. I can't respect that.
yeah, I don't know.
They were scared.
Nykthos is like kind of medium, but like it works well in this deck, but this is like the only deck for it.
Yeah,
Make an Ash Trophy.
Dante, but I think Nykthos is right.
Like it's pretty easy to get the Nykthos to tap for like 4 mana. Hey, Bloodbraid came back.
Like, it's not
I'm
gonna be
happy with
exciting, but
Bloodbraid.
it's fine. Okay, you have the interactive parts. You have a really solid ramp package.
Sadly, we did not get Hoof back.
Bloodbraid did, or Blood thing. Craterhoof did not come back.
Yeah, Hoof did not come back. We're gonna take Avenger here over Xenagos or Courser.
It's better than Courser. You played with them more, so I'm gonna trust you.
I think so. The thing you can do though is like you can tooth and nail for it.
Tooth and nail for a lot of things.
You can.
We need a second target.
Like we do need a second target. I think Courser maybe comes back. I mean that's actually that might be questionable, but I don't think Avenger is going to come back either. So
I think Courser is less. I think Courser is more replaceable. Avenger
yeah, yeah, exactly. And then we'll be happy to get like this Kozilek or the something back too, but that'll probably never happen.
There's an Arbor Elf, if nothing else. There's a
Yeah.
Misty. I don't hate.
I would like Misty more if we had a fetchable duel.
Yeah. There's a Signet, but Elf is just better.
Yeah, Elf is better than Signet now that we're on the green planet. Also, it's double off color, so
yeah, this puts us at 3 Elf, which is actually pretty solid. There's a Biogenic Ooze. You say that's very good.
It is. I think Library might be better.
I think Ooze might come back, and if not, you probably get Pulse.
I don't know if Ooze comes back, but we probably get Maelstrom Pulse back.
Cards. There's a Phyrexian Metamorph. I just want to point that out.
There is. That's true. I don't hate just taking that, and then
I don't know which is better. Like I think Metamorph is nice because that means you are gonna get a green card back.
Yeah.
Okay, better than Wall of Blossoms.
Yeah, Wall of Blossoms is just like so OP.
Yeah, it's fair.
Like it's not what this deck wants to be doing. Like so this deck on you want your 2-drop to be something that accelerates you further, not something that just kind of cycles.
Yeah,
if you were like blue-green defensive, like I could see Wall of Blossoms being fine because it blocks and it gets you through your deck faster. I just want you to read this card.
Jesus. So that's an alternate Craterhoof if you can
yes.
get to like 12.
Yes, if we can get, which I think this is a deck that's capable of doing that.
Okay. Pilgrim, it's just better.
I think Elf is better.
Oh yeah, now we're at 4 Elf. This is that Skull Claim's looking good.
Yeah.
What does Vivian Reed do again? Good
so
things, right?
Yes, you can +1 look at the top 4 cards of the library, reveal a creature land, put it in your hand, rest on the bottom in random order. -3 destroys an artifact, enchantment, or a creature with flying, and then -8 is win the game.
We need card advantage so badly here. It's
we do.
At this point. It's better than the Finks.
I think so.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I know this Garrick. He's fun.
Yeah, this is a good Garrick.
Yeah, you see
Thrag
better
Tusk for the
things.
board.
There's a memory jar.
Hey,
there.
look. Yeah, I don't care about the memory jar.
Fair enough. Yeah, this is probably better than Xenagos.
Xenagos is good. We're gonna take. You know what?
Force of Will.
We're gonna be the fun police, and we're gonna take the Force of Will because I don't care about this Wilderness Reclamation. Oh,
Ooh, hey,
what? That probably shouldn't still be here.
I don't think people realize that's a good card.
I mean, so kind of the problem is that like there's a lot of decks that just don't care about it. Like it's kind of a fair card.
Yeah, but Pack Rat's also kind of a fair card, and seems very similar.
Yeah, but like you saw how I felt about first picking Pack Rat. Like
Yeah, it's kind of medium. I agree. You wheel it.
I wonder, did we actually wheel the Pack Rat? Because that would be pretty funny.
That was last pack.
Yeah, I know.
We did, I think. More to the point, that was an okay pack. It was
Yeah, it was just like kind of
long
meh.
real Pack Rat, but also not right. It was like a pack full of like medium decent cards, not like stinkers and absurd.
Yeah.
I hope Storm players having fun because you took their force.
I don't know that Storm wants the Force. The deck that wants the Force is like the Blue X control deck. Because it's like it cares way more about like stopping the unfair deck from resolving their through the breach or whatever on the turn it tapped out to play a planeswalker. Then we'll pick a Caracas.
Yeah, it's fine.
Um
You're playing it.
it's a board card.
That's legitimate actually. Colorless land, what bounces things makes sense.
Like that I don't care about any of these.
The space batters, technically.
Yeah, I guess.
You probably don't want to, but it's probably going to be kind of free.
Hey, look at all these white cards we're getting past.
It's kind of open. There's a search.
It's always open.
Um,
It's search over like Oro Signet or Battle Ball.
Battle Ball is supremely replaceable. Signet's
Yeah.
not bad, but I just like search better for the.
And it's another double on off color Signet, so it's like, meh.
Yep.
I guess it helps us splash this Bloodbraid Elf, but I don't know that we're even playing this Bloodbraid Elf.
There's a Steve. There's a Terastodon. I think it might be the Terastodon.
Yeah, probably.
Like Steve's good.
We'd probably get Steve back.
There's a deed here as well. That is a board wipe that might be worth considering.
Yeah, I kind of just want to go over.
Probably. Ooh, Den Protector and Wall of Roots.
Yeah,
Don't know which is better between Recursion and that.
I like Wall of Roots.
Also, a Knight of the Reliquary, which does things.
It does do things, but
I don't know if you care about the things it does. I think Wall
Yeah.
of Roots is probably better. But like, this might be a thing to get later. Ooh, yeah, it's probably just Ewid over Primal.
yeah, I think so.
I'm going to be completely honest. None of the stuff in the other colors is super exciting. Like the JVP is pretty good, but
JVP's real good. Sphinx's Rev is real sweet.
there's a Stoneforge, I guess, but we don't really
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, it's like,
I guess what I'm saying is I don't think we're in the wrong seat.
no, I do not disagree.
I think at this point, cutting the Bloodbraid doesn't hurt.
Yeah, we have to make a bunch of cuts anyway. Yes, I will take Green Soul Ring.
Yes, Tree Speaker's just better, I think, but the Mirari's weak.
Yeah, but we could take the Iona and play it with the Tooth and Nail, but we're not going to do that.
That would be funny. Oh, hey, yeah, it's probably that over Faunishon.
Yeah, this card is just a complete fucker against the control deck.
Good.
The control matchup.
Another Garrick.
Yeah. I don't know that we're. Let's see. So we can take out this Nissa. I think that's our only Nissa. Put this one in. we want do we want the Overgrown Tomb?
You got an Assassin's Trophy,
So we have
and
an Ass Trophy, we have a Golgari Signet, and Search, and Birds, and maybe that Steve's coming back.
like, to what end though? You need to pay for the Assassin's Trophy, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think you can. I really like your Elf Density with Skull Clamp.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's good on Wall Roots as well.
hmm
It's not bad on your E-Wit.
Uh,
Quicker Bow is kind of medium, but
yeah, it's like
uh,
I can see bringing it in matches where it's like I'm playing against the artifact deck and I just need things that kill artifacts.
On that note, you might want to get the Nature's Claim out unless it's already in your board.
Mm. So I like having something main deck. We'll take a relic
Speaking
here.
of, yeah, Relic seems good.
I like having at least one thing main deck. Although we do have the Beast Within here.
Yeah, there's a
Deed
I
came
like that
back,
Deed.
sure.
Yeah, I don't think you main deck it, but it's a
'cause-
solid board card.
Yeah.
There's a world in which like you deed for 4 or 5, and it
Mhm.
wipes your opponent's board, and you still have shit,
Yeah, and like I still have a Planeswalker or something.
or like a Carnage Tyrant, either or.
Yeah, one of those. You know.
I think it's like that's one of your. I think you bring deed in against the fair decks, like the red or the white deck.
Yeah. Where you just say, oh, I'm just going to play this, and then next turn I'm going to deed for 3, and it's going to wipe your entire board, and you will have spent your entire hand.
I think you got an okay shot at them game 1 though.
Yeah, this is actually a deck that's like,
Trophy.
hey, look, it's Den Protector.
Ooh.
If we
Both were
start
trophy
that,
boys.
yeah.
Girls, I guess. Like, I don't know how little interaction you want to go down on the main deck, but like right now you got a Beast Within, and that's probably the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the nice part of this is it's just all action. The Metamorph maybe gets out. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see bringing the Metamorph in for decks that are just putting obnoxious things into play, and it's like, well, okay, I have an obnoxious thing too.
Yeah. Is there any of your top end that is not the best? That is board thing?
Let's take Palinchron.
Good. Screw more infinite people. Yeah, this is a pretty solid deck, I think. Clearly, that Avalanche Riders is just what it was missing.
Yeah, that thing can get out of here.
Yeah, your Thragtusk is already on the board, I'm sure.
Yeah, it went straight in the board.
Yeah, I have a hard time arguing with any of these picks. I don't know what the cut is.
Okay, so let's put this over here. So we need to make.
16.
I think we can probably play with. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elves. We have search. So we have 6 1-drop accelerants.
3/2 drop accelerants.
Yeah, 3/2 drop. Yeah, I think we can probably play 16, so it's 1 cut, and I think that's probably
Udamok?
maybe.
Garruk Relentless? Biogenic Ooze?
It might be Garruk Relentless.
I mean, that is cutting to like the absolute bare minimum of interaction. But like that guy is specifically a fight.
Yeah, he's a fight that can only kill a 2-power creature, basically, if you want him to stick around. I mean, I guess he makes wolves too, which is not nothing, but
this isn't a bad plan.
yeah, I kind of wish I had like a cradle or a natural order or something.
Those would be good.
I also wish I had that hoof.
Yeah, the missing the hoof really hurts. Like you got a selection of good finishers, but you don't have the best finish.
Yeah. Although hoof is less good, well, I guess it's not as bad because tooth and nail you also get the Avenger. So you get to stack the triggers such that you have like 15 million dudes when you go to attack.
Yes, the good old standard win the game on the spot.
Yeah. We're just gonna play 15 forests, and that is correct.
That seems good. I rate this deck a B plus. I think you might drop a match, but there's a chance you can 3-0 it.
I don't know. This is not the best green deck I've ever drafted. Like,
yeah, like I said, B plus.
Yeah, that's fair.
Be a 2-1.
And the drag the cursor thing. Well. All right. Let us play some matches.
Like, I think the best thing that this deck has going for it is it's got a very good curve. You have all the pieces in place between the accelerants and the top end. I don't think you have the best of any of those things. Like, there's no Rathalos either.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this can get things out of your graveyard, too. So, yeah.
Yep. Saw that. By the way, I think that Skull Clamp might be the best card in your deck.
Skull Clamp is pretty fucking busted. Barf. This is... I don't like this. I'm going to throw this back.
I think you have to. That's way better.
Keep.
That's way...
Turn
way
2
better.
Signet into... that can go on the bottom. We already have the Tooth and Nail.
Yeah, I think it's Arbor Elf on the chance that you don't. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm not happy about Forest into 1-drop Accelerant.
I'm not gonna give it up yet. That's not the worst.
Yeah.
It's at least a draw to potentially get you out of this. That's good because you're going to be landlocked pretty soon. The real trick is just getting to it.
Yeah.
I think you just play it if you rip the forest. Or no, actually, you probably play Duraga and level it up, right?
Who's got the nut draw here? Well, maybe. Maybe they just have all the dorks and no anything.
I think it's Signet because it's the most efficient use of mana.
No, I can go double dork here.
Oh, yes, I like that. I think it's Courser next, definitely. Even if you rip the land.
So... yes.
You can level up your Tree Speaker
and
activate Tree Speaker, and then rip Courser, and then if you get the land, you can play. You can't do anything after that, but that's still a lot.
Yeah. Also, I like how we both kept 1-landers plus dorks.
Oh, come on, Courser, get there. Do it.
Yes, so... I guess it doesn't actually matter what... Yeah, look at that.
Oh, this is sweet. This is dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Of course, the funny thing is Terastodon would actually just be Armageddon right now.
It doesn't have to hit 3. It's up to 3. So I think at this point I just give myself 2 elephants and don't give him any.
Damn, that's a fine elephant.
Yeah.
Speaking of the business, you can probably drop Garrick next turn.
Yeah.
I don't hate trying to fit Signet in with whatever you're doing. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
net -1. I guess it's
Yeah.
-2 mana. I don't know. It's okay.
All right, what we got here? Yeah, okay.
It's not a bad one. Damn.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. They still got 2 mana. What are they doing? And a Vivian Reed, which can do not a whole lot.
I mean, it lets me get a land or creature and put it into my hand.
I think
Like, that's not
getting-
nothing.
Yeah,
Oh,
interesting.
okay.
That's fine. Actually, it gets
Yeah.
you a land, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it shuffles away the Terastodon, but
Yeah, Nykthos is not bad here.
Nykthos is pretty good. It nets mana.
You're not hard up for Terastodon. Like, you can just nail Teeth, you can Garrick. You're doing okay on action.
Yeah.
Like, I think... Unfortunate. The other trick you could do, is there a way to Vivian Reed so that it leaves a land on top of you?
Well, so I don't necessarily get to. I guess I could have played Vivian Reed, plus, and then seen if there was a land, and then played Nykthos if there wasn't. But then I don't get to use Nykthos, so I think that's still net negative mana.
Hold on. Is there a way to Vivian Reed and then activate Nykthos?
No, because I have to spend 5 mana to play Vivian Reed.
Or Garrick. Because
Yeah.
Garrick has a lot of green mana symbols.
Yes, but I still have to spend 5 mana, and then I have no mana left to activate Nykthos. So
Touché.
I can only make 2 additional mana with Nykthos, but I can use Nykthos and then play the Garrick or the Vivian.
Yeah, seems good. And then with the Signet doing its thing.
Yeah. So
Which do you care more about? I mean, making beasts is good for board presence. Which reloads you better?
probably the Garrick, because it makes dudes, and then it's also got more green mana symbols, so I'm closer to nailing Teeth.
Yeah, I think plus though with the plan of minusing next turn is good.
Yeah.
And like if there's no immediate answer, you get to minus, and you've got 2 solid blockers on board, so you might end up just making favorable trades and getting advantage there. Yeah, okay, just holding the beast is fine.
Yeah, because like, okay, he can like, he's gonna have a hard time unless he has a way to get exactly hoof. Like, he's not gonna be able to kill the Garrick.
Can you nail Teeth Entwine next turn?
Maybe.
Let's do math.
So
This is worth how much?
Nykthos currently taps for. Yeah, it's okay. It's Primeval Titan. That's
Doesn't do
fine.
anything, we're fine.
I mean, it's a problem for next turn.
Okay, what does
But-
it get is the real question. Is it Dark Depths?
No, Depths is not in the cube.
Kidding.
So we got 3 6 mana symbols here. This looks like they're just kind of the 5-color green.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see how much Nykthos activates for, and then go from there. Or play the forest. That seems.
Yeah, let's play the forest first. That seems like a good plan.
Oh, hey, Ulamog.
Mhm.
And you'll find out. I'm about to summon it. Okay, so 7 mana symbols. 7 minus 2 is 5.
Yeah,
5
5
plus
plus 9,
okay.
10, 11. So I can just -3, draw the Ulamog and 2 additional cards, and then cast it.
I like this.
Yeah, I think it's a good plan. Can I cast the Signet as well?
Yes, because you had a couple of additional mana.
Ulamog is 10, right? Yes. I guess it doesn't.
Fuck that prime time. Fuck your green mana or blue mana. Seems good.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do we want in the mirror?
Speed is funny.
I
but
kind of like Metamorph.
I like Metamorph too.
If our opponent's going to be playing obnoxious things.
Naturalize effects are not particularly amazing.
Yeah, I don't think we want Nature's Claim here. Beast Within's still good because it kills anything.
Maybe read real good.
Yeah.
I feel like your main board plan is just a better version of his. I think it's more focused.
Yeah, maybe.
Mediocre.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of duels in there.
Biogenic Ooze is, I think, the most mediocre card in the deck, but
Biogenic Ooze is actually pretty good in this matchup if he's in the more fair version, because I get to just like go super wide.
I feel like this guy has hoof. I feel.
Yeah, like it kind of seemed like that, but I mean, you kind of have to assume they do have hoof, but you know.
This is fine.
Oh yeah, this hand's great.
Oh, I love it. Just ramp into a Carnage Tyrant. Sold.
Sure. You cast Elf, I will cast Better Elf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of annoying, but you know. Another elf? No, that's not an elf.
This isn't great, but you're still accelerating harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get to Carnage Tyrant on 3, so
yeah, it seems okay.
it's a very hard card to deal with. Like, he's 2 turns out currently from this Woodfall Primus.
His Primus doesn't really deal with it exactly.
It Stone Rains us twice. Like, it blocks Carnage Tyrant and then gets to Stone Rain us again. Like,
yeah,
so now he's... Yeah. And Nykthos doesn't even really do anything right now, so...
Yeah, but like if you can hold it until after at least the first Stone Rain, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
And if it makes him rip the second Stone Rain, you're also pretty happy about it. I mean, the big thing here is I think if you put enough pressure on him, he might actually start sacrificing board position.
Well, like, he can't even kill it right now. No. Like, he has to play an additional dork to kill it. And then he trades his entire board.
Is that a natural
that's a natural order. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we may not be winning this one.
Well, At least we get to see what his actual finisher is. Like if he
Yeah.
hoofs you, you know he has it, and if he doesn't hoof you, he doesn't have.
Yeah. I don't think he
Well,
can actually kill us with. Well, he might be able to kill us with hoof with three. No, I don't think he can with only 3 creatures.
Strong and big. I think you just cast that.
Yeah, I agree.
That sucks. You play the forest, you cast it after you hit him. You hit him, right?
Yeah, like what else am I gonna
Right.
do?
If he
I
hoofs
mean,
you,
this
you
does.
blocking.
I could, but I don't like. So if he natural orders into hoof next turn, like he can do. He has to sacrifice a creature, which is important. Because he'll be doing 9 additional damage plus 9, and I can block 3 of it. Like that doesn't kill us. This feels like natural order for prime time.
I don't think you care about that.
I mean, I don't have any other gas than the Carnage Tyrant right now. So like I care real big about drawing something next turn.
Yeah, but like it's not game over like the hoof is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's prime time. This
Yeah.
is not. Oh, there's an Avenger. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm,
So this is not good.
it's not good.
That said, I think I attack next turn and trade Carnage
you
Tyrant for
attack.
prime
Like,
time.
I think trading into it is good. Him getting lands here sucks. Yep.
Yeah.
Those are his fancy ones.
Yeah. So at least that shuffled away the Avenger.
Yep. He's got an Assassin's Trophy, which is gonna can't deal with your Tarnished Tyrant.
No, it can't. Carnage Tyrant's a real fucker.
The Primus Stone Rains you, and yeah, he's gonna be able to Stone Rain you. Like if you get this point, he's gonna try and grind you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's not blocking with. That's pretty good. I think you care more about the prime time than the. That only destroys?
It's only destroy, yeah. So it doesn't deal with Woodfall Primus. But it does deal with prime time, and it prevents him from actually casting the Primus because it's like an 8 next turn. So he doesn't get to. I guess it keeps him several turns from. We're gonna do this like this.
Oh, because it's gonna trample. Yep, I like this. He's gonna take the trade. He's gonna do it. He's gonna take the trade.
He should.
Yeah.
He's not. Okay, that means we get to do it at his beginning of combat.
Yeah. Okay. So he doesn't actually get to make the attack.
Yeah.
Really wants those lands, huh? That's acidic slime. He's gonna Stone Rain you a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it matters at this point, though.
Yeah, this is good. You're honestly okay on land. Like,
Yes, I am.
you can just hardcast most of this shit in your deck.
Like if I draw an Avenger, no.
That's
Okay.
good for you.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
You can't quite devastation for a ton, but you can Terastodon some.
Yeah.
You also have Skull Clamp and a bunch of dorks.
Yeah. Might just be on the Dork Clamp plan. Okay, you have a wall of roots. That's fine.
At this point, he can theoretically block and Stonewall. But what do you? Okay.
Yeah, Lotus Cobra is kind of obnoxious.
He wheeled away some of his good shit. Do you just attack into him and see what he blocks with? You can throw all this shit in front of it, and you can wipe him for that.
I think I'm supposed to not here. Oh no, now I'm definitely supposed to attack.
Oh god, yes.
If he's attacking, I'm attacking.
Why would you attack? I also consider dropping Clamp and putting on your man. It becomes a question of money. I think you're playing Forest.
I think I'm playing Garrick into Nykthos.
Okay.
Dump the play Pilgrim Tree Speaker. Skull Clamp.
Yeah.
And then I get to untap a forest, equip Skull Clamp on Arbor Elf, and draw 2 more cards.
Okay. Seems good. I think in the end of the day, you're probably still attacking with that Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah, but I'll have more information about what cards I have.
Yep. No,
Also, I could just draw 7 cards, 5 mana.
That is not the worst. Is there a way to? Is there anything in your deck where drawing 7 would put you in a great shape right now?
I don't think so.
If you're doing
like, I think I'm trying to set up for next turn. Like, I think I want to set up for next turn so that I can Finale of Devastation for 1,000,000.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I just want to make a beast.
So that elf you're keeping because that's a double elf. I would consider cycling the Pilgrim here.
I was going to cycle the Arbor Elf.
Sure.
Just because I've already used it, and...
No, that could be worse. Could be a lot better. You cycle the Pilgrim, or do you leave this around?
I think I leave it around.
Yeah, this puts you at more mana. I think there's a world where you might, that's interesting. Sold? That seems good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he lets you untap, you kill the ever-living shit out of him with Finale.
Mm-hmm.
If you untap and your board position is
Hey, look,
screwed
it's
up,
prime time.
who's back?
Yeah.
Back again.
So unfortunately, Finale does not give trample, but...
I mean, you've already got a 7 damage trampler.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
That does not do it.
No, that does not do it. What were his other drawn cards? Signet and...
This Carnage Tyrant is an absolute fucker.
Oh, yeah. It is super obnoxious.
It's definitely gaining some life. That's definitely a thing.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough.
No, I don't think so.
So now he's going to play the prime time here.
Yeah, but you're going to have like a 12-12 tramp. Sorry.
Like a 17-16. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Also, you're going to be hitting with a giant beast and a. That's probably it. I don't know. You also can minus the Garrick afterwards to draw your deck.
I don't know that is the best plan, but
no, it's a great plan. You should do it.
I don't know about that.
Maybe drop minus the guard first to draw 7 if you need to.
Yeah, I actually don't hate that.
I just don't think there might be anything better to do than what you're doing. Like resolving an Ulamog is the only thing I can think of that's better, but I don't know what you could kill that's targeted that's better than just hitting him really hard.
I mean, I could kill the Primeval Titan and something.
Courser,
yeah,
also,
or
he's
Oracle.
still doing things here.
Yeah, he's gonna blow up my Skull Clamp, which is fine.
We don't care about that. It did its job.
Yeah.
It was basically a gosh, what's that black card that draws 2 and sacrifices
Night's Whisper?
creature?
No, not Night's Whisper. Night's Whisper was draw 2, pay 2 life. I don't know.
It was fine. I guess it's not the best card in our deck in this instance, but it was fine.
Yeah. Well, and like I get to plus Garrick here too, so
I don't hate Courser. I mean, if you play Courser, you'd not do it, but you're not playing Courser.
so
Okay, so I count 7 green mana symbols on the table. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 is the amount to get Finale of Devastation to do its thing, so you don't even need to use your elf. Oh, sorry, 8. You can Finale Devastation for 11. You only need 2 for 10 to get it. That's Ulamog. Punish.
let's not pick the Wall of Roots. Alternately, so if X is 10 or more, creatures you control get +X/+X and gain haste until end of turn. We're gonna do this with style. Oh, it doesn't work because the Avenger trigger happens, and they don't get haste or plus whatever.
Oh well, okay.
It's all right. We still get to like destroy his entire board, and then what does he do? Like he has to destroy his entire board to not die, and I don't think that's enough because we still have the Carnage Tyrant with trample.
His best blocker is -6, so that leaves
leaves him at 2.
I think you're okay with that.
Yeah, right. Like
you could also concede.
Could.
Yeah, he's got exactly enough boys.
Yeah, he does. I probably should have just gone for Ulamog and exiled his entire deck. Because that's the actual win. Because it attacks.
Oh.
And he's only got 17 cards left.
Wait a minute. Isn't this old Ulamog that just has Annihilate?
No, this is the one with exile 2 permanents, and then yeah, that one.
Got it. Okay. I get them confused. I don't
Yeah.
art like at that easy art. Like I know what they both do. I actually play that much Magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, you've got a Jiraga Tree Speaker. And a Finhorn Elves.
LHF. What else? Natural Order? Okay. Woodfall Primus. Kill me,
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, of course you are. You can beat this man to death with plants.
I can.
I think you would.
And I will. I should have saved this forest if I was going to go the Avenger line.
You absolutely were. I think we forgot it was in the deck.
Well, so no, we totally should have gone with the Ulamog line because that just wins the game on the spot. And now there's a chance that he might, do something. Yeah, like I mean, sometimes that is your out.
I assume he has something here that is potentially an.
Okay. I don't know.
We never will, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're right. The Ulamog was a better line because you should kill your opponent when you have the chance. Never play with your food.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will just kill you.
Yeah, they will. I've definitely done it to other people, so.
Yeah, we've been on the receiving and the giving end of this sort of thing. I'm going to click over to see if Scott.
Yeah, you should see if Scott is trying to join us.
He's pinging, yes. Or what? Why is there a ping in this channel?
I don't know.
Is that you?
I don't know. I haven't pinged in any channels.
No, Scott.
Okay, well.
Also, Bus fixed the bot name, which is a tragedy.
That's a shame.
You need the crate telling us about cards until the end of time.
I know, right? Oh no, matchmaking failed.
Yep.
That's okay.
You failed to join, or?
No, I did not fail to join.
They failed to join.
Yeah.
This is okay. This is pretty good.
I guess. Like we can go Arbor Elf into Clamp. I don't like clamping my 1-drop right away.
You either draw more lands or more accelerant.
Yeah.
Or you can Finale of Devastation for 1 into a 3-drop accelerant. It's not amazing, but it does it.
No, it's into a 1-drop accelerant, so it gets like Tree Speaker, but
yeah. I think that's a viable line that you should be considering.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair.
In fact, we might just do that here.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Well, I'm kind of nervous about doing that against Swamp, but, I think that's kind of the line we have to take.
Yeah, that's the tree.
Just kind of hope they don't have it.
I mean, next turn you have 3 or 4 mana. Okay, that was the right line then. That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I think we level up the Tree Speaker and drop the Skull Clamp. Do you use it?
I don't think we use it, but
you can put it on the Tree Speaker right now and makes it a nasty little 2/1. Oh, and you can attack with it then.
No, I can't because then I have to tap it to put it on the Tree Speaker. I guess I don't hate clamping the Tree Speaker just because it's not going to die.
Yep.
And then if it does, I get value out of it.
Yep. Yeah, this is solid. Plus, it can now attack into Jace Void Prison.
Well.
Oh, God.
Well. Okay.
Well, you got value.
I don't know that I can beat that.
That's really bad.
It is extremely bad. Hey, look, there's all our lands. Let's see, looking at my deck.
A Beast Within.
Beast Within does it until they find another reanimation spell with their Jace Vryn's prodigy.
You know what's coming in? Phyrexian Metamorph.
Yes, Metamorph is coming in, as is Karakas.
Oh God, I like your plan.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is a
I
pretty.
don't think we're winning this one.
Make him show you more of the deck. That really doesn't do it, but I mean, you can
I mean,
play it.
I can play it, and then next turn I can do something. Play Garrick.
On it.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah. This is just. This is one of the nastier reanimate starts I've seen. Granted, he had the perfect target against your list.
Yeah.
I don't think he can actually naturally resolve that Elesh Norn.
It doesn't look like it, but there's also a Living Death, which is fun.
Ooh.
So here we take 8.
This is a really bad matchup for you.
Yes, it is. I really wish I had like a Scooz or something for this.
Yeah. You have a Relic of Progenitus.
I do have a Relic. That should also come in. Yeah. We're just gonna concede this.
Okay. Preserve your clock.
Okay, so we want Relic, Karakas, and Metamorph.
You should ditch Forest for Karakas.
Yeah. And then we cut Nature's Claim and
Any good?
Maybe.
What's really bad against Reanimate? Is Biogenic Ooze good?
Raging Ooze is actually pretty decent, I feel like, just because it kind of keeps pace with Pack Rat almost.
Okay. Yeah,
Not quite, but if you get the Ooze started, you can like stay ahead of them for a little while, and that might be enough to win.
Is Pernicious Deed good enough against Pack Rat, or do we just not want
I don't actually hate that.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Like, I don't know if it's better than anything.
Yeah, that's fair. It also kind of makes our
Sure
mana
is.
base worse. Of course, it's good just because it.
Speaking of things that make your mana base worse, you should play that Assassin's Trophy.
Yes.
And a Singleton Swamp.
Yeah, I agree. Can get that with what's it?
Search for what's it?
Search for Tomorrow.
No, specifically search for what's it.
Yeah, and in this case, what's it is Swamp.
Is there any of your top end not great? Like Terrastodon doesn't seem amazing again.
Yeah. Ulamog exiles things, so that's good.
So good. Carnage Tyrant is like it's good, but I don't know if it's good enough.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
Try
it's
it.
better the Ooze better. I think the Ooze might be better because it comes down quicker.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
Search Swamp, some Pilgrims, some Wall of Ruts.
So to go Pilgrim into Wall of Roots, suspend Search. And then that puts us on track for a Vivian Reed, I think. If we draw another land in the first few turns. Or 5, 5, 5. Aw. Aw. I assume he's going to take Wall of Roots or Search. Maybe he takes Vivian Reed, because I'm kind of far from Avenger. Takes Avenger. Interesting. Maybe he's just got like duress as well. Oh, it's Imp Seal. Wonderful. That's a good one. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate, but oh no, I guess we'll get to shuffle with Search in next turn, so that's fine. Puts Relic back in play.
So my Wi-Fi went down, so I'm
Rip.
on right now.
Rip.
Did you get the Vivian Reed in play?
I did.
Nice. Yeah, okay, I see what's going on. Kind of. We searched for Swamp. You found it.
Yeah, I did.
And you got the Beast Within for his first reanimation. This seems way better. Yeah, it looks like my internet is out for a little bit. Thanks, Comcast.
Well, that sucks.
I've got enough data. I can do this now and again. That's a Putrid Imp.
It's a Bone Shredder.
About what comes out of it.
No, it's a Bone Shredder.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can fix my tiny vision here. Yeah, okay, this is way better. Now have it on sideways phone mode.
I am one short of just casting this Ulamog. Also, I get to just alt Vivian Reed next turn, so it's that.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Your Wall of Roots is probably worth hanging on to just so you can cast the Ulamog easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like Beast Within will help you stall for a minute. Is there anything that your opponent could animate that would mean that you would want to Beast Within that Jace Void?
I think I just want to do it now.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking.
So I think I actually want to just plus here to find a try to find a land. Yeah.
I like it.
Perfect. Nykthos nets us 2 additional mana. Is that enough to play the Signet also?
Yeah, Signet's net -1 mana.
So okay, so let's see. Let's do math here. So we have 4, 5, 10, 11, drops us to 9, goes up 1 to 10.
Sold. The real thing is, do you exile the beast or just both lands?
I 2 lands.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, they agree. Let's run it
okay,
back.
This is just, I think this is just a deck of throwing haymakers, and you pick the biggest one.
I feel like our opponent may not have been prepared for hardcast Ulamog.
I mean,
It's hard to be prepared for that, though. So, you know.
it's got that double exile trigger, which is way better than it sounds, actually.
Yeah. I think we keep this. Like, we need to draw some stuff, but we have the Metamorph and we have a Search.
You have a Signet, too.
Yeah.
You're
Like, we
pretty
have
off the ground.
plays.
And, like, eventually you have Nailing Teeth, so if you can get to 9, you can win on the spot or close to
Yeah.
it. Like, even if you can't get to 9, getting to 7 is something. I
Yeah.
feel like it's probably get to 9. Beast Within makes this way better.
Oh, yeah.
I can see why you value that card so highly. It's just unconditional answer.
Yeah, like, it's just so good.
I do feel really good about the Metamorph pickup. Like, it hasn't necessarily had to be cast here, but it feels like solid tech against this deck.
Yeah.
Which is otherwise a very hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely been playing the Obnoxious Fatties deck and just been like, oh, okay. Sure.
That's not the end of the world. Like, losing Tooth
Yeah.
Nail hurts, but you still got the magic.
Yeah, I have a couple other ways to find my stuff. Jeez.
Okay, that's kind of rough.
Yeah. That's all right.
At least that's something.
Yeah, okay. Are we just metamorphing Signet here? I don't think so, but
honestly I'm thinking about it. I don't think you're that desperate yet. If you get nothing in another turn, I would consider.
yeah, like
it's just so bad. Like, what are we at right now? I can't.
we're at 6. Okay, well, there's an Entomb.
Okay. If they go for it, metamorphing whatever they have is good because it means.
Yeah, we get to metamorph their thing and then Beast Within it.
Yeah, that's pretty good as terms of play.
Oh, it's a Scarab God. So Beast Withinning it is not super great. It just goes back to his hand. So you do kind of need to find a way to
That helps a lot.
exile it, but yeah.
That's, I like that one. Is that better? If so, tell me why.
It's not. It just gives him a land instead of a 3/3. Also, I can't actually activate Scarab God's ability, so yeah. There's that. I guess if I find birds, I can. We're gonna save the Ass Trophy for something else that's obnoxious and needs to go away.
I'd any rate it puts you at board parity, so I'd like
Mhm.
if you can't do anything to you, it puts the game into stall.
Yeah, which is fine for me, honestly, because I think my deck is better in a situation where we're stalled out.
Yes, if you get to 10 mana here, I feel like the Ulamog will win you the game.
Hmm.
And like a lot of draws in your deck are alive if that's
Mhm.
the goal.
Yeah, a lot of my draws in the deck just get me more mana.
Or their lands, which are in
Mhm.
fact more mana.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to have a deck where drawing another land is not bad.
Actually, I don't want to tap out of black here.
Yeah, because you could potentially draw into it or need to resolve this Assassin's Trophy.
Also, I think I'm just on 5 mana, draw 5.
That's not bad. Like, you could potentially resolve the Tree Speaker here, or just wait. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I don't really want to give him like targets for removal that he then gets to reanimate.
I think waiting is good. I think you
Think-
also might want to just resolve your just angry dinosaur into this next turn.
Well, so next turn I'm at 9, so no, 6, 7, 8. So if I draw a land next turn, I'm at 9.
Yeah, what I mean is angry dinosaur stalls and puts pressure on the board. And it's
No,
also
this is Finale of Devastation, not Carnage Tyrant. We took
Oh, okay.
we didn't take Carnage Tyrant out, I don't think, but
No, you did. You did take Carnage Tyrant out.
which is
Finale of
no, we took.
Devastation.
I thought we took Terastodon out. Did we take both of them out?
I think you did.
Okay. Sower of Temptation. All right. Well, we have solutions to that.
Yeah, I feel like that might be your Assassin's Trophy target, or Beast Within. Either is fine.
I don't really want to give him more lands at the moment, so we're just going to give him a 3/3 instead.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't think we care about 3/3s.
And like, okay, next turn he gets to reanimate it with the Scarab God, but that's what we have Ass Trophy for.
Land is nice. Do you Eternal Witness back Beast Within? I feel like that's not a bad play.
I kind of don't want to give him removal targets. Like I think I'm on just not playing any creatures.
It's not a bad plan.
Although I guess if he had, well, no, he wouldn't because the Scarab God would come, the Metamorph would come back because it has the Scarab God's return text.
I mean, the
So-
real trick is
Also, we only need one more land to cast this Ulamog.
I'm well aware. In terms of stalling tactics, if you can get him to kill your Scarab God or just kill it yourself, you can potentially Scarab. You can get a Sower if he has Sower on the.
True. That's obnoxious.
What did he do? I can't.
It's
see
a
it.
Frost Titan. Okay, so he taps down the Scarab. That's fine.
Oh, he's not going.
He's not going for my land, so we're still live to a drawing Ulamog here.
Yeah, Land is good. Land, I think, is really good here because I think he's on the just kill you plan because I think he's feeling
Yeah.
threat.
No, I agree.
So right now you're gonna have to kill that Scarab God and that Frost Titan.
I can't kill the Frost Titan because whenever an ability becomes an ability, counter that unless it is controller pays 2. I won't have 2 mana to pay.
No.
I can kill the. I think I have to kill the Frost Titan now because if I draw the land,
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do.
all right, now a land. It's a land.
Hey, got there. That seems real good. I think you exile one of his islands, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not just scooping to it. That's certainly a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a world where he's going to try and reanimate the Sower of Temptation.
Oh, he's gonna living death. Okay. That's unfortunate, but
It's not great. So here's where your thing getting bounced and copying his Sower of Temptation matters.
because I get to take his Frost Titan.
Yeah, pretty good.
Hmm? Alternately, I could just Finale of Devastation for an Avenger of Zendikar.
Yeah, but the way the trigger's stacked, that's not. I don't think that's good enough. Like I think having his Frost Titan is just better.
Leave that untapped.
Is Scarab God legendary? I feel like it is.
It is, yes.
Sweet.
So let's see, Sower or Frost Titan. I just take his Frost Titan.
Yeah, exactly.
Copy of Sower. And then
Yeah, it seems good. And you're gonna Utamog him again next turn.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good enough. I like it.
All right.
Deck has performed to expectation already. Can you get a third match out of it?
Well, let's find out.
Like I said, I think this one's a B plus. Like I really like your board tech.
Yeah, having all the random board cards against Reanimator was pretty good.
That Caracas there, I think, is why he conceded. Like if he didn't have the Caracas, I think he would have tried to Scarab God you out. But that's
No, he couldn't. I exiled it. I exiled it with the Ulamog.
Right, I forgot. I thought Scarab God was like a real fucker and that could get around exile, but you're right.
No, that's the new. No, we cannot keep this hand.
Nope, that's just not capable.
That is 5. That is 7 mana sources, which like, yeah, this hand is fine.
This is good,
Yeah.
even. You really want? Yep, perfect. Yeah, on 2 you get to rip Wall of Roots and Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Yep.
Then you're
Alk.
pretty well on your way to nailing some teeth.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. I don't know if it's worth a charge counter off your Wall of Roots to get that Skull Clamp into play, but
So we will be at what, 5 mana next turn?
at least.
Yeah, I think this is probably fine. Yeah.
Okay, your shock land. Oh,
It's just
island.
basic
Interesting.
island. They're like blue-red.
This could have been a 5-color fetch deck that just didn't get there. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's, might
Okay.
just not have too much business. Inquisition. Okay. You can take my Skull Clamp. Punished for not, I guess we're not, because now we just still have the Beast Within.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Not having the Skull Clamp sucks, but I think you're right.
So on
Where is it?
3, we can just get Courser with this. I don't hate that.
That's actually not bad because that potentially gets you a land drop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fish for it.
And I feel like this gets, mana leaked or something, but
It
Yeah.
makes him mana leak it.
yeah, I mean, we were going to have to fight through a mana leak at some point if he had it anyway, so.
It's not like your deck ever doesn't play around mana leak.
Oh, it's just counterspell. Okay, sure.
Sweet. Actual
Fine.
counterspell.
Yeah, okay.
The real trick is the fact that eventually he's going to have draw spells, and then you're going to start having a hard time having enough business, which is why sticking a Planeswalker, I think, is the most valuable thing to do.
Yeah.
This is the matchup that's probably the hardest if this is played well, and he's in the winning brackets. Played well and has had the good draft.
Yeah. So it looks like my opponent is on some form of Grixis.
Oh, yeah, I think you just have to wait.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see how much mana we actually have. I mean, he knows about the Tooth and Nail, so.
He knows about the Beast Within too. Like he knows
Yeah.
your entire hand, which sucks.
Yeah, it's, we really want to rip a Carnage Tyrant off the top here.
Oh yeah, you've mainboarded the absolute fucker against his deck.
It's just a good card too.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Depending on what this is, barf. This is like some kind of storm.
That was a gush, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a Yogg bargain.
Storm.
Yeah. Well, so interesting. You don't get to
Might be
keep
Storm
that.
Storm.
I would rather you have a 3/3 than get to untap with a bargain.
The real question is how much does a bargain get activated right here, right now?
Once.
That's a bargain. Unfortunately, my terrible pun. Oh, he's tapped out. You can resolve Tooth and Nail here.
I could, but it just actually I guess that's still Tooth and Nail for yeah. Like it still just finds me Carnage Tyrant and like Avenger of Zendikar.
That's why I point this out.
Yeah. Unless he has Force of Will, but he's got Force of Will.
Make him have it.
He's got it.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh well. We weren't, it wasn't getting better if we let him untap.
Yeah.
So,
Like of shit in the cube, there's like Force Spike, Monetize. Like there's one Force of Will. You gotta make him have it.
Yeah.
And like, if he's baiting you into having the force there, that feels real risky.
I don't know that he was baiting me into it, but like,
I wonder if the Yogg bargain for 1 was to find a blue card.
could have been.
Like that, I think says to me that he might have.
But
already
I feel like
advanced.
at that point, you might as well just force the beast within.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder. Maybe the Yogg bargain for 1 found the force. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know what that one does, and I'm on a.
It lets him copy instants and sorceries for each other instant and sorcery he's cast before it this turn. So it gives everything storm basically.
Seems good.
It's very strong. That was an Arbor Elf.
Not the best.
No.
Within's downside has Stonewall to it.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't exactly a very demanding clock, and I think it's worth.
Absolutely getting the bargain off the table.
Yeah. Yep. Here's a ritual. Okay, so with our opponent on Storm, what do we want to bring in against them? I guess Relic is good because it lets them. Yeah, I would definitely want Relic.
Oh, did they just pass in flames?
Yeah, it's a piff.
It's a double piff.
Yeah.
Cast in flames. Yeah, no, Relic seems really solid. I don't think Karakas does anything. Does Metamorph do anything?
No, Metamorph doesn't do anything.
Happy it's not main board.
Thragtusk might be good just because it gains you a bunch of life, and the Storm decks can have trouble with that.
I think threat density is also here. Like, you might take out some of your more dirtly stuff. Like,
yeah.
You're already kind of low on interaction. Like, I don't know. Like, he's got this 1,000-Year Storm, but is it really worth having, like, more... Basically, do you want Nature's Claim?
I think so, because it kills Bargain, too.
That's legitimate. Yeah, okay. I feel like, is Wickerby Elder good enough? Because that also kills.
Maybe. It attacks. 4/4.
It does attack. And sometimes it's a 3/3.
Yeah. I mean, this deck is not good against a 3/3. Like that's the problem with Storm is just like, oh, you played a 3/3. I have no answer to this. Maybe, depending on how stormy the Storm deck is.
Maybe the Storm deck will meet you at the monorail.
What?
Storm from the 90s X-Men cartoon.
Oh.
He talked like this.
I didn't watch very much of the 90s X-Men.
You are missing out.
I watched a little bit, but I was not a big TV watcher. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, we're just dead.
What? Was it like
explosion, deal 7 damage, draw 7 cards, copied a million times. So
seems good enough. Okay.
Okay. We cut Ulamog and
Avenger good enough?
Avenger's probably good enough.
Terastodon?
Yeah. I don't hate cutting Terastodon. Let's bring in a Relic. Yeah. That. We just cut Survival.
That's tempting, but I'm not sure it's worth it.
Yeah, I think it. This will keep, but I'm not happy about it.
It's better. It's better than being on a one lander, but not by much.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go up.
It's an accelerant, something.
Yeah.
So you resolve the beast within. A bit closer to that slime boy.
Yeah, the ooze.
I'm hoping this ooze is enough threat to win the game here. Like that's the thing I like about it.
Yeah, it's definitely a very big threat. Very threatening. I was like, what is he thinking about there?
Unless he's trying to represent Force of Will hard, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah,
If he is representing Force hard. What you have threats in
Yeah.
your hand to force a force.
Yeah, here's a Wickerbell Elder. It's a 3/3.
Do about it.
You have a way to deal with this? It's gonna punch you.
It's going to punch him, and it's instant speed, just removal of artifacts whenever you want it on the board.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No blue mana.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. So I think I'm just casting Ooze here.
Yeah, I think ripping ooze is fine because like if it gets the counter, fine. And if it doesn't, like this is a nasty clock.
Yep. Okay.
What is this?
It's a brawl.
That's fine. I don't know if that has a beast within it. It might, but
I know.
to attack.
I think I'm just making oozes for the rest of the game here until they do something else.
Yeah,
Until they give me a reason not to. I get to hold up Wickerbell Elder.
that's really good.
Oh, I was supposed to attack with the Elder too. Oh well. Hopefully it's not relevant. I'll bet it's going to be relevant.
Yeah, 3 damage or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't hold up beast within here, but this seems fine.
Oh, Field of Ruin. You hit one card in our deck.
That's the Mopius Field of Ruin. Oh,
Yep.
Dolphin.
Yeah, I mean, that's, makes him a bunch of mana. And he gets to... Like, Gush, okay. Hard cast Gush, sure. Assault Monolith, okay. I don't know that I care about Basalt Monolith.
It's a real question of what is this storming into?
Nothing, apparently. I think I'm blowing up this Basalt Monolith just to turn this into a 4/4.
I agree. Like this might be play Wickerball Elder activation, but like you can hold up Beast Within now if you draw out.
Yeah, he has decided that nope, he's actually just dead. Because he is.
Yeah, no, Biogenic Ooze did its job. Game winning threat for 5 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Elder did its job. And
Yeah.
you build it right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you got the right Planeswalker. I was gonna say your other walker seems kind of middling, but yeah, this is good.
I mean, I could bring in like Nissa or Garruk, but
Garruk, I don't think does anything.
No, Garruk doesn't do anything. Garruk makes wolves against this deck. Yeah, this is fine.
Oh yeah, this is solid.
I mean, I kind of want to find something to do with all this mana I'm gonna have, but
Is there a way to cast this Sorcerer on 2?
yes.
Okay. Well, there's something to do with it. You get a Wickerball Elder. You beat them to death with a 2/4 and a 3/3.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not bad. Between these two things, you're gonna have a lot of extra life.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna have enough threats that you just have a parade of dudes.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna punch you. Like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah. Tooth and nail's not bad either. That just means that if he doesn't win at a certain point, you just kill him. I think you're gonna Wickerball Elder.
I'm gonna attack first. Yeah, that's fair.
I guess that guy does block. He's what, a 1/3?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Beast Within him is worth it yet. Like, I think just punching is good enough.
Agreed. What is this, like something? Oh, it's a braid. This guy. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
You got me.
Like I don't know if that's worse than the front half of Thragtusk. You still got a Beast Within, which helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Manamorphose. What's he doing?
He's trying to cast Thousand Year Storm. So Baral makes everything cost 1 less. All his instances sorcery. So this is either a bargain or a 1,000 Year Storm here.
Either of those are really good Beast Within targets.
Hmm? Okay.
Or this is just him going off.
Well, he doesn't have very much mana is the problem. So, like, he would need some Manamorphose, and then that nets him a mana, puts him up to 5, 6, 7. Like, he gets to, and he's been making additional black mana. Like, this feels like a bargain to me.
I mean, if it is
trying to go off with, oh, it's Dark Petition. Interesting.
And he left 3 instants and sorceries in the yard to.
There's 2 instants and sorceries in the yard, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, he gets the Dark Petition again because of Past in Flames, right?
No. So Past in Flames only does that for stuff that is currently in the graveyard. So you don't have to flash back the Past in Flames, which costs him 4 mana. So I guess he could theoretically do it, but he wouldn't have enough mana to cast the Dark Petition.
That's fair.
Like, he'd have to go like Ritual or something.
Dark Ritual, Cabal. Well, I guess Cabal Ritual's not doing a whole lot this second.
Yeah, I don't know the Cabal Ritual would get him there, but I don't think it's in the cube. So I could be wrong about that one.
Yeah, this is interesting. Like, Storm's sweet, and this guy seems
Oh
like a
yeah,
virgin.
I think this is either Bargain or 1,000-Year Storm here.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to get the Wicker Elder out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, Beast Within on that seems real solid for your next turn.
Ooh. Disgusting.
Was that a gush?
As gush for I get to gush 7 times.
Oh.
This is very bad. This is extremely bad. Fortunately, he's now down to 2 lands in play, and he's gonna have his best 7 cards, but
He's gonna have it with the assumption that he gets the 1,000-Year Storm, maybe.
yeah. But it's like he'll have Bargain in hand probably, but he'll have a hard time getting to it.
Yeah. I think Beast Within buys you a fair amount of time. But
Oh no, he'll just discard Bargain.
Okay.
He's like, oh, I don't need Bargain. Yeah, I think we're going Beast plus Birds here.
You need to do something first to draw out Force of Will. He has Force in his deck. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't know that we can let him untap with this 1,000-Year Storm though.
No, I don't think you can.
So like, our options are pretty limited.
Hope to rip Nature's Claim here.
It's Tooth and Nail on top. We know that we know the top card. This Courser.
Really unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, you know. I mean, he's still got to discard 2 more cards, and he's got to keep some number of lands just so he can cast spells. But
the real question is, does he bother to keep Force and blue card in his 7? Has he discarded it yet?
He has not discarded Force or any blue cards.
About it.
I feel like if he had Force and no blue cards, he discards Counterspell, which is interesting.
Okay. Do you just go for it? Like,
I think I have to. Like, I don't know that my options are better. It's entirely possible it's still in the 12 cards in his deck.
Yep. Do you have it? Doesn't
He did not have it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, I think it's good to acknowledge the Force and then acknowledge we can't play around it. I feel like that's good play.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think the game plan here is beating him to death with a Thragtusk. Gosh, this takes me back to Resto Tusk Standard. It's not a good...
Okay, you can have a Basalt Monolith. That's fine.
You really want the Vivian Reed out of your deck just so you can have more answers to these things, but the fact that you resolve it already is good. Real question is if he has more recursion. How close are you to nailing T?
Well, I can just find stuff right now.
Not bad. It finds the Carnage Tyrant. Also,
yeah.
Like, what else are we doing with mana? Resolving Thragtusk?
I
don't know.
I mean, it puts us at 28.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate just going up to 28 life.
Makes it real hard for him to just try and kill you.
Yeah, like, it's real hard for him to storm off if we go up to 28. Because that's 14 storm count on Tendrils, which I'm going to assume he has. Because, you know.
So this Ulamog, it's not as good at the whole being an Eldrazi in your graveyard, is it?
No, it's not.
just had to check just in case he's doing the brainstorms. Brain.
Brain freeze. Yeah, he could be on brain freeze, but I mean, if he's on brain freeze, he's on brain freeze. Whatever.
It's also the comedy empty the horns option.
I think empty the warrens is more real than brain freeze, honestly.
I would usually agree with you. However, that's not a bad one. You might have the force now as hardcast, but
Yeah.
I think you attack first. I don't.
Yeah. Well, so we can't tooth and nail this turn. We have to do it next turn. But if we're doing entwined, which do I attack with the courser here?
Yeah, I do think so because there's a world in which he trades the token, in which case you get 2 damage.
Well, no, it just gets bounces off Baral. But like, if he decides he wants to kill the courser, he takes 5. And I'm kind of okay with that. Like,
Yeah, like at this point, yeah, I guess he doesn't want you gaining more life.
mhm,
What's his life total? I can't see.
12.
12.
So he's not like in immediate danger of dying, but he's not in a good spot either.
You got enough threats in your deck. I feel you're okay.
Mhm.
Like that's the nice part is the fact that I feel good about just ripping this tooth and nail with the Garrick on top. Like
Aw,
that's
Shriek Maw. He's gonna blow up our Thragtusk.
this is okay actually.
How many options he blows up birds to put us back another turn from this tooth and nail? Like, we still get a 3/3, so, like...
I think you might just be making more. Oh, this is the baiting the counter. I like.
Well, it was mana drain, so... That's unfortunate. And now he gets to loot, but...
That sucks.
Yeah.
Better that than an entwined tooth and nail.
Yeah, it's true. I assume I attack with the beast here, just make him trade.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, double block with the barrel. See what happens.
Like, sure, my deck has bigger creatures than yours. Now, unfortunately, now he gets to go, like, Past in Flames into Dark Petition, into... I don't know, something. Into Go for the Throat. Into, I guess, Dark Petition Gush, but... Like, I don't know, maybe he's got, like, Time Twister or something.
The limit is color mana.
Thing in the Ice.
That's
Interesting.
not,
Not enough.
if he flips it before.
If he flips it this turn, like...
If he flips it this turn,
He can flip it this turn, but he doesn't get to attack with it, and then I just get to cast a Tooth and Nail. So...
Is it going to be entwined if...
No, well, no, it won't. But it won't be entwined if I cast it this turn.
Yeah, but you get Orange Tyrant, which might not be good enough if he flips that thing.
I'm still at 29. Like,
that is a number. You got time.
Yeah. I think what we're actually doing here is clamping our elves.
Yeah, I don't hate that. It's probably going to get you a land, so it's neutral, and if not, it's getting you a lot of... That seems good.
How does a Vivian Reed sound?
I like it. Got a force?
I mean, he probably does at this point. He's got 7 cards left in his deck. I assume he's gonna.
Or gas.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, this is good. This is really good. I like this. Now do you clamp the birds?
Yes.
Yeah, I like
I mean,
this.
I'm not blocking with birds, and it'll just get like if he flips thing in the ice next turn, it'll just get bounced. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd rather turn it into cards.
yeah. Perfect. Play him. Can't you play the land?
No, I already played a land this turn.
Oh, well, okay. This is good. Now you can entwine Tooth and Nail next turn.
Yeah.
You'd prefer it into a flip thing in the ice, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, so I actually kind of want to just keep waiting until I'm at 12 mana and just get an Ulamog and oh no, we took the Ulamog out.
Did we? That seems unfortunate.
I think we did.
Hmm.
Well, let's entwine a Tooth and Nail.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be good enough. That'll also show you what else is in the deck. Okay, you're at 10. 10 mana, that's something. You'll be at 11 and then 12. Okay, what else is there? There's an Avenger.
So we have Avenger, Biogenic Ooze, Carnage Tyrant.
Okay, Carnage Tyrant seems really good.
I think we actually want Tyrant Ooze here. Because this basically forces him to flip thing. And then we just get to like play ooze, make an additional ooze.
And Carnage Tyrant can just come down and follow it, which seems okay.
Yeah.
This is good. Nice
Actually,
card.
that was the wrong one to clamp. Should have clamped the ooze because he could have a removal spell. Oh, High Tide. Exciting.
Oh, this shit. Now it's gonna get interesting.
I mean, it's still my turn.
It's gonna go off in your end step with the trigger on the stab.
In my main phase, but yes. I don't know what he could have here. Like, is this turnabout? Question mark?
Best start playing corner if it is a turnabout.
Like, so, oh, it's explosion for 3. Okay. Sure.
That's to kill your ooze?
To kill my ooze and draw 3 cards. But, like, I don't think this actually matters. 'Cause he's at 2 cards left in his deck. Like, he's got to have, like, a Time Twister or something. And I'm still at 28. Like,
I think he's got a flip thing in the ice here. Like, I think that's the plan, maybe.
yeah, but, like, he still needs to do something. Like, or he's just gonna deck. Like, he's literally got 1 card left.
Maybe he's gonna rip out that Tombstone Golem from Shadows over Innistrad and start putting cards from his graveyard on top of his.
It's not in the cube. I guarantee you it's not in the cube because you don't even know what it's called. And if it was in the cube, you would know what it's called. Because it would be an actual good card. Epitaph Golem. Okay, sure. But still.
But yes, no, it's not in the fucking cube.
It would have to be a good card first.
It's a good card.
No, it's not. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
No, Epitaph Golem's a fucking sweet limited all-star. It is not a cube card.
Okay, so he's got Seething Song. flips thing in the ice. Okay. You get to attack me for 7. Oh, Yogwill. Okay, sure. So Yogwill into Ritual. I don't know. Ritual 1,000-Year Storm? And then Explosion for a bunch? But that's not going to work how he wants.
What do you mean it's not going to work how he wants?
Because he's going to draw the cards at the same time it deals damage. And then state-based effects are going to get checked. And he's not going to have any cards left in his deck.
Do you think he knows that?
I don't know. Let's find out.
This is an interesting way to find out.
Like, that's the only thing his plan can be. But no, he doesn't even have enough. He doesn't even have enough blue mana for that. Does he have a land drop? Did he play a land already? I don't think he did. No, he played swamp. He only has 2 blue mana. He needs 1 of it for 1,000-Year Storm.
$10,000.
Maybe he can Dark Petition into for the last card in his deck.
Which is
If it's Lotus, I think he might be able to do something? Question mark.
Manamorphose is exiled.
Manamorphose is exiled, yes. So he's exiled Pyretic Ritual, Manamorphose, Yogwill, High Tide, Seething Song.
This is a sweet deck to play against. Like, I'm not.
This is some really interesting lines of play. Like, I'm kind of almost rooting for them to find the line that kills me because it'll be really sweet. Explosion for 8. That's not enough. Oh, I draw 8 cards and take 8 damage. Okay.
Oh, is he trying to deck you?
I mean, I still have 8 cards left in my deck, so it's not going to work. And now I get to just, like, play a bunch of shit. And, like...
It's a genuinely fancy way to concede if that's what the line was.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no, I think he had a really sweet Storm deck, and you have the sweetest version of the green deck that I've seen. Not the best, but the sweetest. In that it has a bunch of weird tutors and weird lines, which I think makes it more interesting than your typical linear green deck.
Mm-hmm. Okay, buddy. You have a turn to kill me with your 1 card left in your deck. Yeah. All right, a 3-0. Hell yeah.
Nice. Right,
This was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I agree with you that this was not like the A or A plus version of this deck, but my assessment of B plus was, I think, based on the fact that I really highly value utility cards and tutors, which this deck was real thick on.
Yeah, well, and like the green deck can run a lot of those. But like your best ones are the ones that kill on like turn 3 with natural order or hoof.
Yeah,
It's
like not having hoof or natural order definitely hurts it.
I'm real sad that hoof didn't come back.
You wonder what happened there, because I don't think there was like another mono green guy.
No, I don't think there was. Like, we got all the other green cards.
You think that hoof was a speculative pickup? Somebody going like, "Is green open?"
and then never seeing another good green card because we were taking all of them. Maybe.
I mean, like, of cards to enter into green with, a lot of people argue Hoof is the card. Although I think not taking it was maybe correct. What you took an elf over it.
I don't remember what I took over it. We can look it up later. I'm actually gonna cut the recording here.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next time, I guess.